This is not a makeup tutorial. It's just the everyday look that I do when I do my makeup. I'm not a makeup artist at all. I'm probably doing half of this shit wrong and not in the right order. I don't really care though. It works for me. As long as it works for you, who fucking cares, right? I'm not gonna pull out like all these different brushes and expensive ass makeup palettes. Like, I'm not a professional, so don't expect to see some like professional ass shit. So the first thing I like to do my eyebrows, because you don't want to look like you didn't just leave the threading chair. I do my own eyebrows about once a week with this. I'm not gonna do anything too serious with my eyebrows. They're already pretty shaped, like these little hairs here. Nothing too serious. That one doesn't really need anything. Perfect. Before I put anything on my face, I'm using this. It's number 7, Beautifully Matte. I'm not doing that shit. So I just do this all over my face. Some people put a little bit in their hand and then just like smear that shit all over. I'm doing this. It works for me, so I don't give a fuck. Just rub that all up in there. It's supposed to make you stay matte, so when you do rub it all the way in, you might have some like white powdery streaks because it's like it absorbs your oil. So if you have like white spots everywhere, don't even trip. So the next thing I'm going to do is put this baby skin on my pores. Like that. Oh. Rub that shit in. Matte and Poreless by Maybelline. I don't use that expensive shit. I just... Shit. Damn. My NC47 brush by MAC. Just kidding. I got this shit on Amazon. And just dot it all over my face like that. And yes, you do put foundation on your fucking neck so you don't look like a motherfucking weirdo. I hate when bitches do that. Especially like when you see them like on reality TV, like doing the confessionals, and like you could just see their neckline does not match. Like, bitch, you're on TV. Yep. Alright, so I just beat the last of this shit out of the jar. I don't like the full coverage look, like, because some people, I see them like, they have like horrible red ass skin, acne, and then like when they do their makeup, that shit, it looks like they have perfect skin, and then when they wash that shit off, it's like they're a catfish. Like, I still look like me, no shade. But if you took offense to that, it's a general statement. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I tried to experiment with this shit and try to contour my face, but it was just too creamy. Use it as like a concealer, and this is also what I use it for, to prime my eyelids. With my e.l.f. contour brush, which is the same brush that I use for fucking everything. I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on. The letters are so worn off. Some of that on my brush. And start blending it in my crease. When it comes to eyeshadow, I don't really think I'm good at it. Yeah, like that. I'm not really big on cut creases and that glitter shit. I think it looks great, but personally, I can't do it. A lot of people think that since I'm an artist, I'm also a great makeup artist. Like, half the time I don't even know what I'm doing. And people always compliment me on my eyeliner, but you guys have no idea. The struggle is real with that. Already looking like a superstar. It's full exposure. This color with the same brush. And I'm just gonna put it in the middle of my eyelids. It's a look already. I like to cake it on there just so that bitches know I'm a superstar. And again, I don't give a fuck if you don't like this look. It's my look. You're not young Reese. These eyebrows. I wasn't a really big fan of filling in my eyebrows until my friend Caesar filled my eyebrows in one day, and he used like the Anastasia pencil or something, but my life was changed. And my eyebrows aren't, I don't need to fill them in, but I still like to, just a little bit. And I use the NYX eyebrow pencil. So far, I think I like the Anastasia dip brow, but I don't got dip brow money. So I always like to do this, like look a little surprised. You gotta make that point. This eyebrow doesn't have a natural point like this one does, so you know, you gotta fake it till you make it. Now I'm gonna just barely, like, just barely, but fill that tip in. Barely, 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 barely. You don't need that much. Blend my natural brow with the pencil. Next thing I'm gonna do is underline my waterline with this white jumbo pencil. It's NYX Milk. And I just put that under my eye. I don't know why I do that. I just like it. It tickles hella bad blood. And that's it. Is CoverGirl True Blend. It's like the darkest powder. It is in, I don't know, but it's pretty dark. And that shit is crumbs at this point. Like, I've had it for a while. Do that with the excess. And my favorite part, which is a two-part thing. Don't know what color it is because it's so old that it wore off on the back. But there's still a lot of that shit in there. I've had it for a couple years. You brush that shit on there. Who cares if it's too much? It's your life. And it's your skin that's gonna be popping. And they're just mad because they didn't walk out the house with their skin popping like that. Like yours. That's the first layer of highlight, just so you know. I'm gonna take my Anastasia palette again, and I'm gonna use this brush that I used to use for painting, but it's just very skinny. And I'm gonna take the lightest color, and just to make my eyebrow corners sharp, I'm gonna just go like this. And with that same brush that I was using for my eyeshadow, blending it out. Some people use their finger, I use both. And then I just go like this. Just dab it, just dab it. My least favorite part, which is the eyeliner. For my eyeliner, I use Tarte clay liner. It's very creamy and matte. But it's also very fucking hard to use. Like, I struggle with it every day still. The clay liner came with this little brush here. It's like angled, but it's just too fat for me sometimes. So it just depends on the day. Like, I don't always use this brush. But I also use this Glam Eyes from Rimmel eyeliner. I don't use the liquid. I just like how skinny the brush is. So, see, and it just looks like that. It's really, really skinny. All right, here we fucking go. Let's see how long this takes. I'm just gonna squeeze some out like this. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. Here we fucking go. All right, take one. There's no like specific way I do this. Like, some people literally just are like, bam, bam. No, I can't do that. Okay. Try to make it look as identical as fucking possible. Because I'm not trying to do this shit hella times, but I really gotta talk to myself. Okay, that was pretty, yeah, the lines are pretty even. Yeah. Pray for me. Bam. All right, can I do the other side like that though? I actually might wanna, no, that's how I fuck up. Same thing, Mariah, let's go. Oh man, it's a great day because usually it takes me like 5 times to do that shit. Fill it in now. The hard part's done. I'm looking fabulous. So now that I did those wings, I'm gonna put that skinny ass brush away. It did its job for today. Good job. Now I'm gonna go in with this boof ass, bunk ass, thick ass brush. You guys really need to get a better brush for this. Like, how am I supposed to do flawless eyeliner with this brush? Then what I do with this brush, I just put a little bit on here, and now I'm just gonna go across my eyelid. See how beautiful that was? Mascara. For mascara, I don't really give a fuck what I use, but this is what I'm using for now. So I use 2 different ones. I use Scandal Eyes Retro Glam. Scandal Eyes Retro Glam. Scandal Eyes Retro Glam. Scandal Eyes Retro Glam. And Volume Accelerator. So pretty much I use a Scandal Eyes first, and then I go over with Lash Accelerator. And I put on a couple coats of each. You know, you feel me? And best believe I'm getting a Slurpee after this, just to celebrate my eyeliner. The last thing I'm gonna do is, I already said I did 1 coat of highlight. Now I'm gonna take my fan brush that I got on Amazon. You see that? I'm trying to look flossy. I'm gonna go do my hair. And this is what it looks like overall. It's not perfect. I don't care, but this is how I look. Hope you guys liked it. Bye.